So the matching process begins for adopters after they've been approved at panel, and the matching process for children starts after they've had a placement order. Children will have a set of matching criteria, which is sort of about their needs, their health needs, identity, contact needs. Adopters will also have a set of matching criteria around their skill set, their knowledge, their experience, and what strengths they have. And the idea really is that we match children with the same sort of matching criteria as adopters is matching criteria. So the first step in the matching process would be that there would be an expression of interest made either from the side of the child or from the side of the adopters. There would be an exchange of information, assessments would be exchanged, and then if this was positive, there would be a home visit to the adopter's home whereby the social workers would ask questions of the adopters, see how they could meet the needs of the child. Adopters would also get the opportunity to ask lots of questions about whether they feel that they would be able to care for that child. If that's positive, the next step in the process is that adopters would get to meet the foster carer, the child's foster carer. And they would also get to meet with the medical advisor. If the process is still going well, the next step would be to have a matching meeting. That's a meeting that's held sort of in-house between professionals. And following that meeting, then the match is presented to adoption panel for approval. This process normally takes on average about 3 months to complete, although it can take sometimes longer if there are some delays in the process, or for perhaps older children or sibling groups, that process might take a bit longer. Introduction phase is something that happens after a match has been approved. It's sort of a timetable of visits really. It's the first opportunity that the adopters will get to meet the child. There's a detailed plan for each day whereby the adopters will initially meet the child in their foster placement, and they will spend time with them, getting to know them and building a relationship. Over the course of the introduction period, the adopters will spend more and more time with the child. They will be expected to take over caring roles for the child, such as feeding times, bath times, bed times. They will then take them out into the community, to the park, to the shops. And then normally around sort of halfway through the process, children then go to spend time in the adoptive home with the aim of the child or children moving in full time at the end of the introduction process. So children will have a plan of contact as detailed in their care plan that's been agreed in court. This can be indirect contact, which is normally in the form of a letter. The expectation would be that adopters complete an annual letter which details what the child's been doing over the year, what they've achieved, and their progress. So in Wales, we're moving towards a more open form of keeping in touch, such as direct contact for children. So this can be contact with significant people in their lives, such as birth parents, grandparents or siblings, as long as it's safe to do so.